Welcome back to my channel. Do you ever open your mouth to speak English and nothing comes out? You know the words, but your tongue freezes, your mind goes blank, and your heart starts to race. You don't need more grammar. You don't need another textbook. You need mouth training, the system that wakes up your English, your confidence, your true voice. Because fluency isn't about knowing English, it's about feeling it in your body, in your breath, in your soul. So take a deep breath. This is where your real transformation begins. Let's train together. Mouth before memory, the secret to real fluency. Most people think fluency starts in the mind. They sit at a desk, memorize words, repeat grammar rules, fill notebooks with vocabulary. But when someone asks a simple question like, "Hey, how's your day?" they freeze. Their brain searches for words, but their mouth stays silent. Why? Because they trained their memory, not their mouth. Let's get real, my friend. Fluency is not a test of what you know, it's a reflection of what your mouth can do automatically. Think about musicians. A pianist doesn't think about every note. Their hands remember. A boxer doesn't plan every move. Their body reacts. Fluency is the same. Your mouth must move faster than your thoughts. That's how speaking becomes natural, smooth, alive. The truth about mouth training. When you speak English, more than 20 muscles work together. Your lips, tongue, jaw, throat, even your breath. If they're not trained for English sounds, they move too slowly, too stiffly. That's why your pronunciation feels unnatural. So here's the key. Train your mouth, not your memory. You don't need 10 new words a day. You need 10 minutes of daily mouth movement. Because speaking is not thinking, it's physical. How to do it. The mouth training routine. Here's how you start. Step 1. Warm up your mouth. Say this slowly. I can move my mouth. Now say it faster. I can move my mouth. Feel the muscles waking up. Do it again, but smile this time. I can move my mouth. Step 2. Copy native rhythm. Listen to a short English clip, a movie line, a YouTube video, or even this one. Don't focus on meaning. Just mimic the sound, the rhythm, the melody. For example, how are you doing? Don't say it like a textbook. How are you doing? Say it like a wave. How you doing? Say it again, faster, smoother. How you doing? That's rhythm. That's real speech.
Step 3. Drill short patterns. Pick one structure. Example, I really like. Now say, I really like it. I really love it. I really want it. Next, speed up slightly, make it sound natural. I really like it. I really love it. I really want it. Don't force it, feel it. The goal isn't perfection, it's flow. Feel it, don't think it. Here's the most powerful rule. When you practice mouth training, turn off your brain. Don't translate, don't correct. Just feel the sound inside your body. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a breath. Say this slowly. English is not hard. It just needs practice. Again, with energy this time. English is not hard. It just needs practice. You see? You're training your brain through sound, not through rules. Every repetition builds muscle memory. Every sound you make builds confidence. Every small session trains your fluency engine. Your turn, daily challenge. Here's your mission for today. Choose one short sentence, repeat it 30 times, slowly then faster. Focus on sound, rhythm, emotion. Don't worry about grammar. Try this one. I'm getting better every day. Say it with confidence. I'm getting better every day. Now again, louder. I'm getting better every day. That's mouth training. That's how fluency begins. Not with a book, but with your voice, your movement, your energy. Your mouth is your instrument. Treat it like a musician treats their guitar. Practice every day, not to be perfect, but to make English a part of you. Because one day, without even realizing it, you'll open your mouth and English will just flow. Not from your memory, but from your soul. Now say this with me. My mouth learns faster than my mind. I can speak English with freedom. I believe in my voice. Welcome to the beginning of your fluency journey. This is only part 1, and it already started inside you. The power of sound imitation and shadowing. When I first started learning English, I thought pronunciation was about rules. You know, this vowel sounds like that. Stress this syllable. Don't forget the ED sound. But here's the truth. Rules don't create rhythm. You can know everything about pronunciation and still sound robotic. So one day, I stopped studying English. I started imitating it. Imitation is transformation. Imitation is the oldest, simplest, and most powerful learning method in the world. It's how babies learn. They don't study grammar. They listen, copy, repeat. And somehow, they become fluent. That's what you need to do too. Stop studying the sound, start living the sound. Imagine this, you're watching a movie. You hear the line, "You can do it." You don't just listen, you copy it instantly. You can do it. You match the tone, the emotion, the rhythm. You don't ask why, you just feel it. That's sound imitation. You're teaching your mouth and brain to move together, naturally, instinctively. Now let's go one level higher, shadowing. It's simple but life-changing. Here's how it works. 1. Choose a short English audio or video, something with natural, clear speech. 2. Play it once. Just listen. Feel the rhythm. 3. Play it again and speak together with the speaker at the same time. Don't worry if you make mistakes. Your brain is adjusting to the flow. That's shadowing. You're literally training your fluency muscles in real time. At first, it feels messy. You'll stumble, miss words, fall behind. That's okay, because every time you try again, you sink a little closer. Soon, your brain begins to predict the next sound. And that's when fluency starts to happen. Why shadowing works. Shadowing builds automatic speech connection, the bridge between hearing and speaking. You're not memorizing, you're synchronizing. When you shadow a native speaker, your brain doesn't just hear sounds, it records patterns, tone, emotion, rhythm. Your mouth learns to move with meaning. It's like dancing. At first, you copy the steps. Later, you feel the music. Finally, you dance without thinking. That's how your English should feel. Not studied, but sung. Your practice routine, 10 minutes a day. Let's make it practical, okay? Here's your daily 10-minute shadowing plan. Minute 1 to 2. Choose a 15 to 30-second English clip. YouTube, podcast, movie. Minute 3, listen only. Feel the rhythm, tone, emotion. Minute 4 to 6, shadow. Speak at the same time as the speaker. Minute 7 to 9, record yourself. Minute 10, listen to both versions, the original and yours. Notice the difference.
Every day, my English rhythm grows stronger. Every day, my voice becomes clearer. Do this for 1 week, and you'll notice something magical. English starts flowing out instead of getting stuck inside. Try it with me. Quick shadow practice. Listen first. Read it in your mind.
I'm not afraid to speak. I'm learning, growing, and improving every day. Now, say it with me. I'm not afraid to speak. I'm learning, growing, and improving every day. Again, with more energy. I'm not afraid to speak. I'm learning, growing, and improving every day. You feel that rhythm, that pulse? That's your fluency muscle waking up. Shadowing is not just practice, it's immersion. It's the art of stepping into the rhythm of another voice until it becomes your own. Remember this: you don't learn fluency, you absorb it. Every time you imitate, you borrow a piece of confidence from native speakers. And little by little, that confidence becomes yours. So don't worry about mistakes. Don't wait until you're ready. Because fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being alive in the language. Now, take a deep breath and repeat this one more time with me. My English flows with confidence. I learn by listening, copying, and feeling. I'm already becoming fluent. And that, my friend, is the power of sound imitation and shadowing. It's your bridge from learning to living English. Daily mouth and mind routine. Build consistency, build confidence. Listen, my friend, fluency doesn't come from luck. It comes from rhythm, from daily rhythm. Every fluent speaker you admire has one thing in common: consistency. They don't just practice when they feel motivated, they practice because it's part of who they are. Let me tell you a story. There was a student named Mia. She loved English, but her biggest problem wasn't grammar or pronunciation, it was consistency. She practiced for 2 days, then stopped for a week. She felt guilty, then started again. It was an endless cycle of motivation, silence, motivation, silence. Until one day she made a decision. From now on, English is part of my daily life, like brushing my teeth. And that changed everything. The power of small, daily habits. You don't need hours every day. Start with 15 minutes, but do it every single day. Repeat out loud. Listen, shadow. Think in English when you wash dishes or take a walk. Let English live inside you, not just on your screen. Because every time you move your mouth, your brain builds new connections. Every sentence you speak becomes a seed, and your fluency grows one word at a time. Your daily fluency routine. Here's your mouth and mind routine. Short, simple, powerful. Number 1. Morning activation, 5 minutes. Listen to one English paragraph from a podcast, YouTube video, or story. Repeat it out loud, mimicking the rhythm and emotion. Example: I can learn. I can grow. Every word I say makes me stronger. Say it, feel it, own it. Number 2. Midday reflection, 5 minutes. Ask yourself in English, what am I doing today? How do I feel right now? Speak your thoughts freely, no fear, no perfection. 3. Evening review, 5 minutes. Record your voice for 1 minute. Listen to it. Don't judge yourself, just notice your rhythm, tone, and clarity. Whisper this: tomorrow I'll be better. I'm already improving. Try this now. Say with me slowly: my mouth is training. My mind is growing. My confidence is rising. Repeat it again. Feel your voice vibrate. That's not just sound, it's transformation. Because your mouth practice is not about speaking perfectly. It's about waking up your identity, your English self. Every single day, one small act builds the next. Speak today, think tomorrow. Live in English forever. Remember this: fluency is not built in a week. It's built in your moments, in those 5 quiet minutes when no one is watching. That's where real growth begins. So from today, promise yourself this: I will show up, even when I don't feel ready. Because your future fluent self is waiting for you, and it begins with one habit, one voice, one day at a time. Train your English identity. Speak before you think. Let's talk about something powerful, something that will completely change the way you speak English. It's not about vocabulary. It's not about grammar. It's about identity. You don't learn English fluency, you become it. When you speak, you're not just using words. You're expressing who you are in that language. So the secret is simple. Stop being afraid of sounding wrong. Start being free to sound real. The story of 2 voices. There were 2 learners, Tom and Lena. Tom studied grammar for 5 years. He knew every tense, every rule. But when it was time to speak, silence. He was trapped inside his head, afraid to sound imperfect. Lena was different. She didn't know all the rules. But she practiced every day talking to herself in English while cooking, walking, or brushing her teeth. She spoke before she fought. 6 months later, Lena sounded natural. Not perfect, alive. That's the secret. Fluency is emotional, not mechanical. It's a flow, not a formula. Your English identity exercise. Now it's your turn. Every day, take 1 minute. Look into the mirror and say this out loud. I am an English speaker. I'm not afraid to sound human. I speak with confidence even when I make mistakes. Say it again. Feel your voice. Let it become your rhythm. Because the moment you stop translating in your head and start feeling the words, that's when fluency begins. Speak before you think. Here's a quick challenge. When you see something, describe it in English immediately. For example, you see your coffee, say, "This coffee smells amazing. It gives me energy." You hear birds. They sound peaceful this morning. Don't think first. Don't translate. Just speak. The faster you speak, the stronger your brain connects English to your emotions. That's how you build natural fluency. From instinct, not memory. Try it with me. Say these lines out loud right now. English is not just a subject. It's a part of my daily life. I speak before I think. I express before I doubt. My English identity is growing stronger every day. Feel it. Don't just repeat. Believe it. You don't need to be perfect to sound powerful. You just need to be real. Because English fluency doesn't come from words. It comes from energy, confidence, and connection. So stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is your next sentence. Energy speaking. How to speak with emotion and power. Let's be honest. Most English learners speak with their mouth, not with their heart. They say the words, but there's no life behind them. No energy, no emotion, just sounds. But true fluency, real powerful communication, doesn't come from perfect pronunciation. It comes from energy, from the way you feel what you say. The power of energy speaking. When you speak English, your energy must move before your mouth does. You must feel the meaning before you say the word. For example, don't just say, "I'm happy." Say it with life. "I'm so happy today." Feel it like it's real. When your energy rises, your fluency flows naturally. Energy creates rhythm. Rhythm creates confidence. Confidence creates connection. That's the real chain of fluency. Your energy training routine. Let's train it together, like a workout for your mouth and your soul.
Step 1. Warm up your emotion. Take a deep breath. Think of something that makes you feel alive. A dream, a moment, a goal. Now speak from that place. Step 2. Use full body English. Don't just move your lips. Move your face, your hands, your energy. Say it like you mean it. I can do this. I'm becoming fluent. Every word I say builds my confidence. Step 3. Speak with rhythm, not rush. Your voice is an instrument. Find the music in your English. Pause when you feel it. Emphasize when it matters. Repeat after me. Energy practice. Say this with full power. I don't speak English quietly. I speak with energy. My voice is strong. My message is clear. When I speak, I feel every word. Say it again, louder this time. Let your energy shake your fear away. The story of Mia. Mia used to whisper in English. She was shy, always afraid people would laugh at her accent. But one day, she made a rule for herself. From now on, I speak like I mean it. Every morning, she stood in front of the mirror and shouted, "I can speak English. I love this language." At first, it felt silly, but after a few weeks, something changed. Her energy became confidence. Her confidence became fluency. Why energy matters? Because language is not information, it's emotion. When you speak with energy, people feel you. And when people feel you, they remember you. That's why great speakers, teachers, and leaders all have one thing in common. They don't just talk, they connect. Your daily energy challenge. Tomorrow morning, before your coffee, do this. 1. Look in the mirror. 2. Smile wide. 3. Say 3 lines out loud with full energy. Today, I speak English with confidence. My energy is my fluency. I'm proud of how far I've come. Do it every day for 1 week and watch your energy change your English. Fluency is not a sound, it's a feeling. And that feeling starts with energy. So from now on, when you speak English, don't just say the words, own them, feel them, live them. Because when your energy rises, your English flies. And that's when you stop learning the language and start living it. Consistency and self-trust. How to stay strong when no one believes in you. Let's be real. Learning English alone isn't easy. There will be days when your motivation disappears. Days when you look in the mirror and say, I'm still not fluent. Maybe I'm not good enough. But that's the moment when real learners are born. Not when it's easy, but when it's hard. Not when everyone cheers for you, but when no one does. Because fluency isn't built by talent. It's built by trust in yourself. The truth about consistency? Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about showing up even when it's not fun. You don't need to study 5 hours a day, you just need to stay connected to the language and to yourself. Some days you'll read, some days you'll listen, some days you'll just repeat one sentence with focus and heart. And that's enough, because small steps done with belief build unshakable fluency. Your daily reminder practice. Repeat this out loud with me. Even when it's hard, I keep going. I trust the process. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to stay consistent. Say it again. Feel it. This is not just English practice. This is life training. The story of Daniel. Daniel was 32. He'd failed every English test in school. People told him, "You'll never be fluent. You're too old now." But Daniel didn't stop. He studied 10 minutes a day, every single day. He read English stories before bed. He listened to English podcasts while walking. He spoke to himself in English every morning. After 1 year, he could have full conversations. After 2, he started teaching English to others. Do you know what he said? I didn't learn English fast. I just never stopped. That's consistency. That's power. How to build self-trust. Self-trust means you believe in your own effort even when the result hasn't arrived yet. You trust that your daily practice matters even when no one sees it.
Here's how you build it. 1. Keep promises to yourself. If you say you'll study 10 minutes today, do it. Don't break that promise. It's sacred. 2. Focus on progress, not comparison. Don't look at others and say, they're better than me. Look at yourself and say, I'm better than yesterday. 3. Celebrate small wins. Every new word, every sentence you understand, every time you speak, even with mistakes, that's progress. That's growth. Repeat after me. Fluency affirmation. I am consistent. I trust myself. My effort matters. Every word I say builds my future. Breathe in. Say it louder, because you need to feel what you speak. That's how fluency grows. The truth no one tells you. Fluency isn't a finish line. It's a journey, a quiet one. Sometimes no one will notice how far you've come. But one day, someone will look at you and say, "Wow, you speak English so naturally." And you'll smile, because you will remember every quiet morning, every moment of doubt, every word you repeated when no one was watching. That's your victory. You earned it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Keep showing up. Keep trusting your effort. Keep speaking with heart, with energy, with purpose. Because one day soon, you'll realize you're not just learning English anymore. You're becoming someone stronger, calmer, more confident in every language. And that's the real meaning of mastery. If you're still here, it means you care. And that already makes you different. You're not just learning English. You're training your mind, your voice, your confidence. Remember this. Every time you speak, you grow. Don't wait for perfection. Practice brings fluency, and fluency brings freedom. So keep going. Keep speaking. Keep believing in your voice. And if this video inspired you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below, because your journey might be the light for someone else.